All right, time is 8:16, your hometown station in the Berkshires, WSBS. And in the studio with us and going out over Facebook Live, as a matter of fact, on the WSBS Facebook page, we're here with Tom Ingersoll. Tom, great to have you back in the studio.
Good morning, Jesse. Thanks for having me on this brisk March morning. No, I'm sorry, it's April 20th. But anyway.
It feels like, might as well be March or February, right?
Wow. Getting used to it. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to go prune some trees after we do this, by the way. Really.
I'm sure you'd rather it be maybe May or June, right?
Yeah. But just have to squeak in a little bit of music here before the season gets into absolute full swing. It's been an interesting month so far.
Sure. Well, of course, you're here today because tomorrow at the Mehawi Performing Arts Center is the big CD album release party of the new album, Friday, right?
Very excited and a lot of confusion because Friday is on Saturday and Saturday and Friday and all that. But
yeah, I almost
yes.
announced it as you know, the show was tonight.
The record is called Friday, and that's actually a reference to a couple of things, but it's a line in the song "What You Want" that you've been hearing here, and thanks for spinning that very much. Been getting some great feedback. Friday was when we spent Robbie Beyer and I recorded this over the last year, and we spent Fridays together, and so that's how we named the record.
And this is your first album in about 15 years or so.
Yeah, the last one was called Crunch in 2003, and then I did one called Breakfast in 1997.
Wow.
So it's been 20 years of since I did the first one, and long overdue for this third one. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Really excited, yeah.
And so tell us a little bit about the recording process. I mean, you did it locally.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And this is a homegrown Berkshire production. The guys on stage with me tomorrow night will be the same crew that were on the record. Steve Ide on guitar, Jim Reynolds on bass, Dave Lincoln on drums, Joe Rose on keyboards. Robbie Beyer not only produced this record and engineered it, but is all over the recording, harmonies, guitars, keyboards, etc., etc. We've got a couple special guests. Lucas Schwartz comes in on fiddle, and Matt Fleury on banjo, and Melissa Levangie on vocals. It's an all-star cast, and to have it here at the Mehawi is a lifelong dream. You know.
And I saw your post, your lifelong dream of having a marquee shared
with Aaron Brockovich.
With Julia Roberts.
How did I know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was going to happen. Anyway, most of this has been two guys carving the structure of these things. Robbie and I, starting March of 17, brought in these fragments, and some of them were more formed than others, and some of them were not even formed at all. There's a song called Love Letter Writer, which we completely wrote together while we were working on the record last summer. So there's 11 new songs. Some of them, like I say, date back to, gosh, there's one that came out of the late 80s, another one out of the early 90s. Wow. And these things just kind of kick around. I've been playing some of them live for years, but they got tweaked, and they needed that, you know.
They got to fit the right album, too,
yeah. Yeah, we put them all together.
All right, well, we got the song, of course, that we've been playing the past couple of weeks, and I'm sure you'll be rolling it out tomorrow as well at the Mehawi.
Oh, yes.
So this is off the new album, Friday, and Friday is officially out tomorrow.
That's correct.
So here it is, Tom Ingersoll and the crew, What You Want, and you're hearing it on WSBS.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Got to remember my opening act, too.
Oh, yeah, it's the Joint Chiefs, right?
Yeah. I've grabbed my own poster here so I can read it.
Yeah.
And my eyeglasses.
Yeah. Gotta get all the details in, you know.
Hope I don't need those tomorrow night.
What do you have? Do you do contacts at all, or no?
No. It's just memory.
Yeah.
But it's readers are good when you're 2 feet away.
Sure.
But useless if I'm like trying to read something on the stage.
Right.
So if I've got my playlist, and I'll be bending over and looking at it and stuff like that, and my eyes went bad about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Oh well. But I'm so excited. We're gonna make some noise. 6 of us on stage, and then a couple special guests are gonna come in and play some solos on a song that's kind of like a country, very upbeat country tune, the one called Love Letter Writer.
This is kind of cool too, because while we're playing the song, you know, while
Can they hear the music or no?
well, the music's in the background, but while the song's playing out to the radio, the Facebook people get to hear what we're talking about.
They do, yeah. Cool.
So,
Hey, everybody.
because we just keep it going.
Got any
so,
questions?
Yeah, right.
They're probably going to type in some questions like, what gauge guitar strings is he using?
Right.
Just thinking on the way up here, I'm
all
like,
the techie stuff, right?
I'm dressed like an arborist this morning. I just don't care. You know, this is all about being relaxed and having fun, and this is what I look like.
Yeah.
So hey, and I'm wearing my Climb Like a Girl sweatshirt, which is my honey teaches women how to climb trees.
Right.
And every year she has a workshop. 30, 40 women come from all over the world to take part in this. So that's kind of cool too.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
So,
Well, they used to say it didn't matter how you dressed when you're on the radio, but
that's right. I've got a face
it's
for
getting
radio.
harder now. Yeah.
Face for radio and a wardrobe for radio.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I love it. Well, I've told you this before that I was the newsman here in 88 or something like that on Saturdays, and I would go out and cover the Egremont Selectmen or something on Tuesday nights or something like that, and come in at 5 o'clock on a Saturday morning and put it all together.
Yeah.
But I think just audio is just so much fun. That really got me interested too.
Yeah.
And I used to make sound when I was living in LA too. So I'd bring the Nagra recorder home on the weekend and play songs into it.
Yeah. That's cool. All right, so we got about 30 seconds here before this song wraps up.
Yeah, cool.
All right, that's Tom Ingersoll. The new album is Friday, and that tune is What You Want. Tom is in the studio with us, as you can hear on the air and see on Facebook Live. Of course, Tom Ingersoll performing tomorrow at the Mahawi Performing Arts Center, and that's for the album release party. And of course, they have special guests with them as well, the Joint Chiefs, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
The Joint Chiefs are going to come up from just over the other side of the Iron Curtain that is the Connecticut line there. And if you don't know the Joint Chiefs, it's going to be a treat. Elliot Osborne, Louise Lindemeyer, George Potts, and Diana is their drummer percussionist. Just sweet harmonies, tight, acoustic, groovy. I don't know how else to describe it. They're going to warm things up for us. Yeah.
Well, we have time for one more tune if you want to do a live song for us.
Yeah, I got to take it easy. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna play kind of a soft one here.
Sure.
And this is another one that the guys were probably originally written at least 15 years ago, and has been refined a little bit to be ready for prime time.
All right. And they'll hear this at the Mahawi as well tomorrow, correct?
Oh yes.
Awesome.
We're gonna play the whole record with one exception. One song just didn't fit in the set, but we're also gonna sneak in 4 old
You got the classics.
Tom Ingersoll nuggets. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna cover myself.
Your own tribute band.
This is called Journey of Joy. Shall we take our hats off? This girl and this boy, they're just about to cast off on this journey of joy. Shall we raise our glasses to this woman and this man? Set 'em up with some lifetime passes and a couple of grand. say. Be true to each other while you're making your way on this journey of joy. So we're giving our best wishes to this husband and wife. Set 'em up with a brand new set of dishes. And our regards for a wonderful life. Now be true to each other. That's what we say. Be true to each other while you're making your way on this journey of joy. So we're taking our hats off to this girl and this boy. They're just about to cast off on this journey of joy.
All right, awesome, yeah.
Something
That's
like
great.
that.
Yeah. Journey of Joy. So that'll be, of course, at the Mahawi tomorrow. Tom Ingersoll's here in the studio. The new album is Friday, comes out tomorrow on Saturday.
That is correct.
And the album release party will be at the Mahawi Saturday as well, the 21st at 7 p.m. with special guests, the Joint Chiefs. Tickets at themahawi.org or 528-0100. But I guess right before we wrap up, we want to give people a chance to win some tickets, correct?
Yeah, let's give away a couple passes. We'll put your name at the will call window and just come in, identify yourself, and we'll get you in to see the show. We'll of course have the record itself. We'll also have download cards because a lot of people do digital stuff.
Sure, yeah.
It's easier to skip through all the junk that we singer-songwriters tend to fill our records with. We want to get to the hit, right? Anyway, we'll have all of those available, and we'll also have the older parts of the catalog there on CD as
Right.
well. So looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow night. And thank you, Jesse, for supporting this and doing what you guys do here. It's nice to have this heartbeat here in our little hometown.
Well, thank you, Tom. So again, as we head over to the news, if you want to go see Tom Ingersoll tomorrow at the Mahawi Performing Arts Center, first two callers in, 528-0860. That's 528-0860. Call right now, and good luck from your hometown station. And Tom, good luck tomorrow.
Thanks again, man.
Excellent, thank you. Time is 8:29. Information update coming up, but call us right now for those tickets at 528-0860. All right.
That was great. Thank you very much. Fun.
Of course, as I here we go. I was gonna say, of course, as I say, we had a whole bunch of calls yesterday. Now, WSBS, you want to see Tom Ingersoll? Your name? Okay, that, and your last name? IGOE? And your phone number? Okay, so all you have to do is go to the will call box office window at the Mahawi tomorrow. You give them your name and they'll have the tickets for you. All right, thank you. Yeah. All right, thank you. We got Pat Igo.
Okay.
And
So you can just give me that when we're done.
you know what? If I don't get another pair right away, I'll just go back. I'll just go back in like an hour or 20 minutes and try it again, and I'll just email you the other name.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And that way.
0999. I don't think I know Pat. Very fun.